In the ancient land of Egypt, the serpent was not just a creature of fear, it was the enemy of the cosmos itself. Every night, as the sun god Ra sailed through the underworld on his golden bark, a shadow rose from the depths. A serpent so vast, so ancient, so hungry, that even the gods feared to speak its name. Apep, the devourer of light, the eternal darkness. To the Egyptians, night was not simply the absence of day. It was a battle, a cosmic war, fought in the unseen world beneath the earth. Ra carried the sun through the Duat, the realm of spirits and shadows, and Apep waited there, coiled in the black waters, ready to strike. Priests believed that every sunrise was a victory, every sunset was a warning, and every eclipse was Apep's jaws closing around the sun. This serpent was not evil in the way we understand it. Apep was chaos, the raw, unshaped darkness that existed before creation. A force older than the gods, older than the sky, older than the world itself. The Egyptians feared Apep, but they also respected him, because without darkness, there is no dawn. Without chaos, there is no order. Without the serpent, there is no sun. Each night, Ra battled Apep with the help of other gods, Set, Mihen, and the spirits of the underworld. They fought not to destroy the serpent, but to hold it back, because Apep could never truly die. He was the shadow beneath existence, the reminder that creation is fragile, temporary, and always at risk of being swallowed. And so, every morning, when the sun rose over the Nile, the people celebrated. Not just the return of daylight, but the triumph of order over chaos, of life over oblivion. But the serpent story does not end in Egypt. Far to the north, in a world of ice and thunder, another serpent waits. One so vast, it encircles the earth itself. And when it releases its tail, the world ends. Far to the north, in a land carved by ice, thunder, and endless winter nights, the serpent takes on a new form, one far larger, far older, and far more patient than anything the Egyptians imagined. The Norse called it Jörmungandr, the world serpent, a creature so vast that it lies beneath the ocean, coiled around the entire earth, its tail held firmly in its jaws. It does not move. It does not hunt. It simply waits a silent ring around the world. The gods fear it. The giants respect it. And humanity barely understands it. According to the old sagas, Jörmungandr is the child of Loki, the trickster god, and a giantess of the wild places. When the gods saw the serpent, they were terrified. They cast it into the sea, hoping the depths would swallow it forever. But the serpent grew, and grew, and grew, until the ocean itself could no longer contain it. The Norse believed that when Jörmungandr finally releases its tail, the world will end. The seas will rise, the sky will split, the serpent will rise from the deep, spewing poison that darkens the sun. This moment has a name: Ragnarok, the final battle, the end of all things. But here's the strange part. Jörmungandr is not evil. It is not malicious. It is simply fulfilling its purpose. The serpent represents the cycle of time, the endless loop of creation and destruction. The Ouroboros, the circle, the beginning and the end. To the Norse, the world was not a straight line. It was a loop, a cycle, a story that repeats. And Jörmungandr was the symbol of that eternal return. But the serpent's story does not end in the frozen north. Across the world, in a land of gods, avatars, and cosmic oceans, another serpent waits, one even older, even larger, even more infinite. A serpent upon which the universe itself rests. And that is where our journey continues. Across the world from the frozen north, in a land of sacred rivers, ancient temples, and cosmic philosophy, the serpent takes on a form unlike any other. Here, it is not a monster, not a threat, not a destroyer. It is infinity. In Hindu cosmology, the serpent becomes Ananta, the Endless One, a being so vast, so eternal, that the universe itself rests upon its coils. In the beginning, before time, before form, Before the first breath of creation, there was only a boundless cosmic ocean, and upon that ocean floated a single serpent, glowing softly in the darkness. Ananta, the infinite foundation. Upon this serpent lies Vishnu, the preserver of the cosmos, resting in serene meditation. From his dreams, the universe unfolds, stars, worlds, gods, and all living beings emerging like ripples across the cosmic sea. Here, the serpent is not chaos. It is order, not destruction, but support. Not fear, but eternity. Ananta represents the structure beneath reality, the unseen framework that holds existence together. A reminder that the universe is not random, but balanced. Not fragile, but supported by something ancient, infinite, and unshakable. And yet, even this peaceful serpent carries a deeper mystery. For in Hindu myth, the universe is not created once. It is created, destroyed, and reborn in endless cycles, vast cosmic ages, repeating like breaths. And through every cycle, Ananta remains unchanged. When worlds crumble, Ananta endures. When galaxies fade, Ananta endures. When time itself resets, Ananta endures. The serpent is the one constant in a universe of endless change. But the serpent's journey does not end here. Across the ocean, in a land of feathers, temples, and sky gods, another serpent rises, one who brings knowledge, creation, and civilization itself. A serpent who flies. And that is where our path leads next. Across the ocean, in a land of towering temples, sacred calendars, and sky gods, the serpent transforms once again. Here, it does not crawl. It does not coil. It flies. The peoples of ancient Mesoamerica, the Aztecs, the Toltecs, the Maya spoke of a radiant being known as Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, a creature of wind and sky, wisdom and creation, a serpent crowned with emerald feathers, gliding between the earth and the heavens. To these civilizations, Quetzalcoatl was not a monster to fear, but a teacher, a bringer of knowledge. He was said to have given humanity maize, the sacred crop that sustained life. He taught writing, astronomy, mathematics, the very foundations of civilization. He shaped the world not with violence, but with understanding. In the myths, Quetzalcoatl is a bridge between realms. The earth below, the sky above, and the spiritual world beyond. His feathers represent the heavens. His serpent form represents the earth. Together, they symbolize the union of the physical and the divine. But even this benevolent serpent carries a shadow. Some legends say Quetzalcoatl was betrayed by darker gods, tricked into exile, and forced to leave the world he helped build. Before departing, he promised to return, a prophecy that echoed through centuries and shaped the fate of empires. Yet the deeper mystery is this: how did a serpent, a creature of the ground, become a symbol of flight, wisdom, and celestial power? Some scholars believe the feathered serpent represents the rising of Venus, the morning star, a celestial body the Mesoamericans tracked with astonishing precision. Others see it as a symbol of transformation, the serpent shedding its skin, reborn with wings. But perhaps the truth is older. Perhaps the serpent has always been more than a creature, more than a symbol, more than a myth. Across continents and cultures, it shifts shape from chaos to creation, from darkness to light, from ocean to sky. And in the next part of our journey, we explore why this pattern repeats, and what it reveals about the oldest memory humanity carries. The first serpent is almost ready to reveal its secret. Across the ancient world, the serpent shifts again, shedding its skin, its meaning, and even its form. In China, it becomes something greater than a creature, greater than a symbol, greater even than a god. It becomes a dragon, but not the fire-breathing monster of Western tales. The Chinese dragon is a serpent of the sky, a being of wisdom, balance, and celestial authority, a creature woven from clouds, storms, and starlight. To the ancient Chinese, dragons were not feared. They were revered. They controlled the rain, the rivers, the seasons. They brought life to the fields and harmony to the land. And unlike the serpents of Egypt or the Norse, The dragon was not a threat to creation, it was a guardian of it. Legends say the earliest emperors were descendants of dragons, born with the mandate of heaven. Their power was not political, but cosmic, a sign that they ruled in harmony with the universe itself. The dragon's body tells its story. The horns of a stag, the claws of an eagle, the scales of a serpent, the breath of the storm. A creature made from the best of all beings, unified into one perfect form. But beneath all these features lies the serpent, the ancient spine of the dragon's shape. A reminder that even here, in a culture of scholars, poets, and astronomers, the oldest symbol still lives. The celestial dragon represents balance between earth and sky, between chaos and order, between humanity and the divine. And yet, the pattern continues. Another serpent, another culture, another meaning, but always the same ancient shape. Why does the serpent appear everywhere? Why does it shift from destroyer to creator? From monster to guardian, from shadow to light? In the next part of our journey, we finally confront the deeper mystery, the reason the serpent appears in every myth, every age, every corner of the world. The first serpent is almost ready to reveal its truth.